All right. 1, 2, 1, 2. Make sure everybody can hear me. Make sure we live, right? Let me do a few house cleaning things real quick. Make sure we're live. I think we're live. I think we all live, family. So let me do this real quick. Just real quick. I forgot. Get myself live on the radio. You guys let me know what my sound sounds like. Getting involved. All I need. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know when you guys can hear me now. Interrupting my damn countdown. I get another countdown with this damn. I put out these damn commercials. I gotta put out no commercial. You guys let me know if you guys can hear me all right. 1, 2, 1, 2. And the calling number is going to be 505-715-6496. No doubt about it. We get this thing started, right? Say welcome back to everybody as we get this thing started on a Saturday night. Now we're going to talk about this footage in a minute that they released yesterday on Juneteenth. Kind of grainy. Kind of grainy. But you can see some altercation going on, right? Some altercation going on. Everybody get up in here. Get on, Ross. See you on YouTube. Everybody on TikTok. See if I can get on here without getting banged, right? See if we can make it on here without getting banged. Every time we talk about something on TikTok, it's getting taken down. So we're just gonna go slow and nice tonight. So, welcome back, everybody on the radio. Over my guys. My sound is still on the radio. You guys let me know if you hear me on YouTube. on Facebook, on Twitter. Look at anybody everywhere. On Rumble. So we everywhere tonight. We everywhere tonight, family. So and we're going to discuss this injustice system as a concern to black folks. Same crime, different outcomes. Because they know. Same crime, different outcomes. So, we're gonna let everybody get on up in here before we get things started. Is everybody coming in on Rumble? Is everybody coming in on YouTube? Facebook? Twitter? Or X, whatever you call that nonsense over there. What the hell is going on? Oh, you just changed them. So, if you guys want to call in, call number is going to be 505-715-6496. Keep it there, because I tell you, I gotta get my pad so I can remember the goddamn calling and my chains. I can't remember what it is no more. You guys are new to the show. This is how we start everything. Let everybody get on in and get comfortable, so it takes a minute. We're on many platforms, so it takes a minute for everybody to come on up in here, so it takes a minute. So people on TikTok, you probably got niggas say you have low attention span, so we'll get started in a minute. Usually everybody just roll on in at their own time and then we start in about 15 more minutes. Everybody leave some comments. What do you guys see the Karmelo Anthony footage yet? What are your opinions about it? You know, we want to give everybody's honest opinion. Anybody tell me what you feel about what happened as you watch that video. And why was it never? And why was it never put into the court record? Why was it never showed to the people on the jury? Why is that? Sorry guys, I gotta change that countdown on Rumble and YouTube. Right there, it's got commercials in that thing. keep going to the damn commercials. That's crazy. What everybody's opinion about that video footage that was released yesterday? But keep your fire, start in a minute, keep your fire, keep your powder dry. Keep your powder dry to find out what can we surmise from that footage being dropped yesterday on Juneteenth of all days, right? Seems kind of suspicious. They drop it on Juneteenth while black people are celebrating, mistreating and doing slavery. Things, I don't know if you would call it apropos or what. We're gonna find out. We're gonna ask the questions. Yeah, what's going on? Playing on YouTube. So I can read you guys' comments. So come on in. Yeah, we start this thing off. Oh, let me let everybody know. Let me let these morons know on WhatsApp chat group that I'm live over here. Let's see. You guys, grab them live. Let's see. Everybody know I'm live.
Wagwan, everybody, welcome to the Black Hot Fire Network.
This is the Black Hot Fire Network. Black Hot Fire Network.
Black Hot Fire Network.
The Black Hot Fire Network.
Black Hot Fire Network.
Media of the 21st century.
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 The media of the 21st century.
Media of the 21st century.
As we dive into amazing conversations,
Get to discuss matters affecting African people, or the African history and the African identity.
Trying to bring a Pan-Africanism renaissance.
Relationships, life, politics, and everything in between, where we get to host some of the most amazing shows,
Talking about the creative industry in the country and outside, studio interviews and covering events in the ground,
where we play the best top 10 countdown in the country, and we're saying nothing but the truth.
you remember you can
You like get some calls from my kids. They probably gonna call me tomorrow. I ain't getting out one damn call. All these 5 grown bastards. I ain't got one call today. Wow. I used to, you like get 2 or 3 to call me, but they never all 5 call me. It's crazy.
join us.
Download our app, which is on the Google Play Store, and also stream on www.blackhotfirenetwork.com. So remember to follow us on our social media platforms
And win yourself some cash prize as you tune in to amazing conversations.
The media of the 21st century. This is where everything happens.
Right here, only on the Black Hot Fire Network.
All right, family. Take this down. You guys be able to see me now. Booyah! Back in the building. Let's get this thing started. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's get this thing started. Everybody's ready to see me and hear me now. All right, all right. All right, here we go. I want to say welcome back to everybody to the Black Hot Fire Network show. I'm your host, Mr. Black Hot Fire. Always on that ass. Now we're broadcasting live from the homeland of the United States of America all the way over to the mother continent of Africa, because we're truly one of the only international radio programs, and that's what's up. Now I want to give a shout out to everybody watching us on or listening to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Rumble, Roku TV, Apple TV, Roku, Apple, Android TV. What's the other one? Missing one. Android, Apple, Roku. One more. I'm missing one. I forgot. But anyway, we everywhere. So strap on your head and enjoy the ride. Cause we back. Black. Hot. Fire. Come on. Woo! Come on in and have a seat as we talk about this injustice system, family. Woo! Come on. Black. Hot. Fire. Now calling number is 505-715-6496 if you want to, state your grievance. Woo! Black. Hot. Fire. What's going on, Monique? I see you over another time. I see you. What's going on, Monique? How you doing, sister? Woo! Black, hot, fire. We back. We back. We back. Woo! Black, hot, fire. Welcome everybody. Calling number once again is 505-715-6496. Don't be afraid. Call on in, see what you got to say about this new footage that was released yesterday. Does it change how you feel? Are you surprised? And why was it never put to court record? Why the judge, the crooked ass judge, and the crooked ass district attorney that prosecuted the case, why this evidence was never submitted? That's the question we're asking. Why was this evidence never submitted? Woo! Come on. Black, hot, fire. Because they wanted to criminalize this young man, right? Woo! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Black, hot, fire. Up in this piece. Black, hot, fire. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Black, hot, fire. Woo! Let that get up in you. Black, hot, fire. Woo! I'm back for good, family. Took me 2 years to get back up on the saddle. Took me 2 years to get back on the saddle, right? I guess my sorry butt is here, right? Took me 2 years to get my ass back up on the saddle, but better late than never, they say, right? Better late than never. So, if you guys haven't seen the footage yet, or what they released on, like I said, apropos on Where's my calm music at? Give me a second, guys. you with my calm ass music, you know. Hold on. Goddamn bastard got my rollout music all messed up. One second. What is this shit here? One second, guys. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that's some rollout music, right? Make sure it's not too loud. Everybody can still hear me. Everybody hear me, alright? Okay. Let's kick this thing off. Now, if you guys haven't realized, or you've been living under a rock, they released a new video concerning the Karmelo Anthony case. You know, the young man was railroaded. We know we have an unjust system concerning black people. You know, we get tried for the same crimes, but the punishment is somewhat different for us, right? And if you guys remember, they just had a gentleman, if he can be called as such, opened fire on a group of black individuals in Georgia who were just trying to enjoy each other's, I don't know if it was a family reunion or them just barbecuing, right? Them just barbecuing. So, you know, found out later he was the fire chief, went by spewing racial slurs. He was claiming to us, we don't bother nobody, we don't go nobody call, we don't go nobody's gatherings looking for troubles, just shooting out racial slurs and racial epithets. We don't do that. And so he was just bothered by black people having joy. And so he proceeded to go home, put on body armor, and come back with his AR-15, which is an assault weapon. Right? Opened fires on this family. Oh, can you imagine getting open fire in the middle of your barbecue? You know, you're asking what sauce is on this meat. And you're getting straight bullets. Well, they weren't straight. He was actually trying to shoot their ass to kill, right? But he gets charged with aggravated assault when that's attempted murder. Because he has the complexion for the protection. And you know what that means. He's white. He's white. And the injustice system that they propagated is working. People say, oh, the system is broke. It's a broken system. The system is not broke. The system is designed exactly the way they set it up. Unfair, unequal, and beneficial to them. Now, we're going to walk back over this case and we're going to see all the holes that's already in said case, right? So, you guys, I'm sure you guys heard, remember you guys used to always ask me, why don't I bring, when 10 years ago we was always bringing Judge Joe Brown on it, and I told you guys I couldn't deal with the cooning no more? You guys remember we used to have Judge Joe Brown all the time, and you guys, especially Big Cheese, why don't you bring why you don't never bring Judge Joe Brown on no more? Cause I told you guys I can't deal with the cooning. The cooning with Judge Joe Brown is just out of control, and he proven it with this case. Have you guys didn't heard how Judge Joe Brown went after this young man, say he was wrong, he was not violent, man, cold, but what other ridiculous excuse me. But what other ridiculous code he was talking about? If you guys on TikTok, if you guys don't mind, tap the screen for me. I would appreciate that. You know, it's not gonna cost you nothing. You guys on TikTok, so we got a big crowd. You guys please tap the screen and get some more people in here and share the discussion. If you don't mind, I appreciate it. Even the haters that come by. So you guys feel free, please tap that screen for me on both pages. You know, I appreciate that, guys. You know, don't cost you nothing. It's free. Don't cost you nothing to tap that screen. So the reason I stopped bringing Judge Joe because of all the cooning, right? And you guys remember he was a regular guest, but all the cooning would drive me crazy. And so his remarks concerning this case is also, you know, that's why I didn't reach out to him again. I think we had him on here 3 years ago. I think it was out of 3 or 4 years. It might have been 4 years. Wow, it might have been 2022 last time we had Judge Joe on here. But anyway, like I said, so he's blaming Karmelo Anthony for defending himself. See, the whole scam is get black people. We're not allowed to defend ourselves. That's how the system was to set up. Everybody can attack us, but see, we don't get to stand your grounds and all those things about defending ourselves. That don't work for us. We don't get to do that, all right? Us standing our ground, that doesn't work for us. Because us standing our ground end up in a damn cell, you know, with an orange suit on every time. That's always the case every time. So these laws don't apply to black people as a whole. They don't apply. You know, everybody else can stand their ground, but us, the message is supposed to be sent that when someone attacks you as a black person, you're not supposed to be able to defend yourself. You're supposed to second guess if you're going to be, if the justice system or injustice system is going to prosecute you for said defense of your life. And that's what we see over and over again concerning black people, that we have no defense here. And like I was saying about Judge Joe Brown, he was blaming the young man for going, somebody he ain't no business being up there. What are you talking about? He was invited there by another young man who proved to be scandalous, right? Supposedly, you know, he said during the trial the guy wasn't Karmelo's friend, but he invited him over to sit under the tent. And as I showed the video, show you guys the video, it was raining out there. All the bleachers were empty except for the few that had what? Awnings. Or had like tents, they call them. The awnings that you can sit under and get out of the weather. Get out of the bad weather. And so I'm sure they got a clear video, but if you guys see the video, it's kind of grainy. And I'm gonna share the video. It's kind of grainy, right? And but you see him walk in, and you see there's an altercation, but you can't see it too clearly. But it goes against their narrative, as they were saying he went crazy and started stabbing people. It shows someone being accosted, so I'm sure that was him. Him getting up and moving up the steps and going around to go down because he was being accosted. That's what the video shows. See, with them, they make everything about race because they set up an injustice system that doesn't pertain to black people. And when you bring this up, supposedly you're some it's reverse racism, or you're talking woke, and all other kind of goopy things they use. They take our vernacular and try to give it a different meaning. You know, woke meant to be aware they ass, not the nonsense they make it because they can never make up any lingo, right, that belongs to them. They take our lingo, misidentify it, change the meaning, and try to give it back out to us and have us agree with their fake meaning that they made up from our slang. That's how insane things, you know, how insane things become. So that's how insane things become. And so, what you see with Karmelo Anthony, he goes there because he's naive. He believes this young white guy is his friend. And he's not doing any harm. He's going to sit with his friend in the rain and have a conversation. You know, that's what he thought. You know, so how does he get 35 years? It wasn't premeditated because he didn't go with the intention of trying to kill nobody. Like I told you, juxtapose the gentleman in Georgia who went back to that family, right? He went back to that family with the intention to murder someone. Went to the house, got body armor, grabbed the AR-15 and ran outside, got in his little pickup or whatever he had, went down to that family and opened fire on them. That's attempted murder. Not you going to sit up in some bleachers with your friend in an altercation pops off. You know, you wouldn't go in there thinking about having an altercation. You were going to sit underneath an awning to get out of the weather and talk to your so-called friend who's now denied being your friend, right? That was your intention. That was your intention. And when you got underneath there, hostilities broke out, unbeknownst to you. You know, hostilities broke out while you were sitting there, trying to have a conversation with your friend. And so, you see these gentlemen, young men, approach him. You know, it's still grainy. Like I said, I'm sure they got better bullets, but this bullet is grainy. Let me keep some up real quick. I'm talking. Right, see on the screen what I'm talking about real quick. You know that. Let me go here.
Karmelo Anthony footage was being released and it
Like I said, the video is grainy. I'm gonna let you guys make your own decision. The video's kind of grainy. I'm gonna let you guys make your own, come to your own conclusion. Now, I can't really make it. All I see is somebody accosting the young man. You know, a bunch of people descend on him. I can't make out what transpired because, like I said, it's grainy. I know they got better footage, but they didn't release the good footage yet. Ain't it funny? They didn't release the good footage, but you clearly see people coming after him, which they claim never happened. Remember, they claim that never happened. They were talking crazy. All right. Let me get you guys in a second. Give me 1 second. Let me get you guys. I wish I could get you guys comments. Somebody comment on TikTok. Let me get to the chat. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna read you guys over here. Let me move this out the way. Give me a second. Read you guys chats over here. Okay. So, let me do this real quick. You guys can see this, and I'll just let that play a little bit. You guys see him. Well, this one not a really good video. Let's go to this one. You see him right there running, but I'm trying to go back when they got trying to go show you guys when they got the altercation going on, right? Show you guys when they have the altercation in the middle of your screen. So it's right there by that tent, and you see him break out of there. But you can clearly see there's a disturbance, not just somebody just decided to take out a weapon and stab somebody. So it clearly shows there was a back and forth, right? Clearly shows there was a back and forth. Come on, Sam, you want to come on in, Sam? How can I? There's a guest. Oh, that's one that joins. Join. Right. Okay. So you come on and say, so you can clearly see there's an altercation going on, right? You guys look, I'm trying to get a better video that shows it. This is the wrong one. Well, no, the videos I had a better video. Let's see this one.
The footage was blurry, but what I felt like I could map out is crazy.
Yeah, she's blurry.
More people coming out and apologizing on this Karmelo Anthony case. Because what I could map out, unless I just saw wrong, because it was blurry, it was. But he wasn't getting jumped. There wasn't multiple people hanging up on. There wasn't no long fights. I guess the footage is blurry. But what I felt like I could see when you zoomed in was Austin pushed him and immediately got poked. It was a bang bang type of play. And that's crazy.
You got the footage? Jibber Jabby Sean? Let me see.
Karmelo jumped up out of
Check,
his head.
check what,
Running. Wow.
let's see what you talking about. Let me see.
Charleston White's coming around a lot more. And Charleston White, I don't even think he realized how crazy he looks by saying, oh, you know, I stand with the Metcalf family and all that. And it's like, bro, you're admitting that you were just paid to push like ignorance, bro. Like that's crazy. Now you walking around with a watermelon felon shirt. That, I mean, bro, there's gonna be a lot more people. They gonna either stand on their ignorance, which I feel like it's probably gonna happen. A lot of people don't like they admit when they're wrong.
That one on YouTube?
Or it's gonna be a lot of
Let me
people
see.
that's gonna come out and say, I apologize. I was wrong. I saw the footage. Cause that was crazy. I don't know about y'all, but what I just backed out, what I seen was not no long fight, not him getting jumped. Austin pushed. Oh, it was over with. Like, hey, I know the footage was blurry.
Like I said, you guys see that footage is blurry. Let me cross myself out. Let me put it up here so it's bigger. What's that, guys? Damn, that's not what I'm doing. Shit. You hear what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see if I can get you that. How this thing work? They be able to understand.
You know, we have Austin Metcalf.
Yeah, you there? All right. What's on your mind, Sam? Huh? Say it again. You gotta speak up, man. You kind of low. What? You look at the football match. What now? Man, you go look at the football match. We talking about something else. We don't even watch football in America. We don't watch soccer. We don't even watch that shit, man. We don't even watch that shit. Huh? Cricket. We don't watch football or cricket. We don't watch that shit. So, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, man. So all right, let me show this video. Look.
It's George just now.
Huh?
George.
Oh yeah, George Jamaican. Shit. He probably watched that goofy shit. We don't watch that shit. So you gotta see that. You gotta see that now. It's blurry. You see somebody sitting down. You see him getting pushed right there. See, you guys can see the push, right? You guys can see the push, and then he reacts, right? So you can see it was clearly self-defense because he didn't touch the boy. The boy touched him first. So that's clearly, you know, if anything else, it would be considered stand your ground. But of course, he's black. And let's go and talk about the injustice system, why this was never implemented into court. Why was it never put into court? You know? Why was this never implemented? The jury selection, where they make sure they negated all black jurists, that's the scam they used to say, oh no, they don't do that, they do. Listen, we know the play. Over and over again, we're tired of hearing the same nonsense from you people. You know exactly what you're doing when you do it. So you railroad well, he's 19 now, 17-year-old child trying to defend himself from getting out of the rain. And unfortunately, because I'm not even happy about the white kid dying. That's not the good part either. That's not anything good. So I have nothing but I feel for his mother. I don't feel for his racist ass daddy, but I'm sure she probably just racist as well. But I still feel sorry for her loss, because no one should have to pass away even if you are bullied. So you know, a loss of life is still a loss of life, regardless. So I don't have any gloat when someone dies, right? Like them, I don't have no picture all like these white supremacists do. Oh yeah, we're gonna get him, we're gonna kill him. That's when he gets died. With them, there's always some picture all inhumanity with them. Even I know Austin Metcalf started this situation. I don't feel good about him passing away. There's no joy for me that this boy's now laying in the ground. There's no joy for me. I just want the justice system to treat black people the same way it does everyone else. I don't want black people to want to go down to the courtroom looking for justice and all you find is just us. Now this boy was clearly railroaded. The system, people say, oh, the system failed him. The system didn't fail him. The system worked the way it always works. We have a racist justice system. And that's a fact. And to say anything else would be idiotic. And that's why you see mostly, whenever they overturn cases, there's always just mostly black people. Oh, you know, just black men. But all these overturns, somebody been sitting in prison 20, 15, 30 years. It's always black men who are wrongly accused. Every time. That lets know that's not an accident. That's part of this injustice system that they created. That's not an accident. That means the system is working the way they designed it to work. Unfair and unequal. So you have a judge, right, who doesn't allow this to be, is not admissible in court. He's friends with the father and the DA, right, the district attorney that prosecuted the case. But no one sees that this is a conflict of interest. No one sees that. It's business as usual. And this young man has no criminal record whatsoever. He's almost a straight A student, never in any kind of trouble, but he gets 35 years. But anybody white who murdered somebody, as I showed you guys last week about the case that happened a year prior to this one, about the white kid shot a black kid in the back of the head, killed him. Two of them gave him a high-speed chase across Dallas, but he only did 2 years for murdering somebody black. And that was premeditated. He did it. He thought about doing it. Shot him in the back of the fucking head. Shot him in the back of the head. Excuse my language. You know, cut down on the cursing. Excuse my language. No, shot him in the back of the head. Let me go back to this one for a second. You know, shot him in the back of the head. Yeah. I keep running myself. Shot him in the back of the head again and was given 2 years. 2 years time he served. But this young boy didn't do any of that. He just reacted. Whether he reacted wrongly or who are we to judge? What goes through someone's mind when they're trying to defend themselves? But see, either you have the right to defend yourself or you don't. And they want to make you believe that you don't have the right to defend yourself if you're black. That's the scam. And all the court cases show this over repeatedly and repeatedly. When anybody black has tried to defend themselves, they've been prosecuted with the full extent of the law. Overboard. Overzealous with the law. They had no problem doing such. And they want to tell you, you know what you're doing? You're supporting a murderer. Boy, it's not a murderer. Reacted to someone trying to inflict harm on him. That's not a murderer. That's defense. So you trying to conflate what he is now is absolutely insane and lacks humanity. Like I said, I wish no ill on Austin Metcalf dying. You know, this situation should have been de-escalated, but they're children. They're both 17-year-old children reacting. Emotions are flying. Testosterone is flying. And things happen. You know, I'm sure Austin didn't think he was going to die that day by starting something with him. I'm sure Karmelo Anthony didn't think he was going to kill someone that day. You know, it's just an unfortunate accident that transpired in one young man dying. I don't want to say killed because it was an accident, and another young man supposedly losing his whole life for defending himself. Right? You should have the right to defend yourself. There should be no question that you're defending yourself at all times. But see, you being black, the laws kind of don't work in your favor. You being black, the laws kind of don't work in your favor when you're black. Laws kind of don't work in your favor when you're black. You know, and that's what they want to instill in your mind, that you have the right to defend yourself. I've always told you, don't ever leave home without your protection. Don't end up on don't end up on anybody's slate where you got to be identified. Because as they play silly with you, they know that this system is unjust to black people. They play crazy, act like they don't know. Oh, you trying to race bait and all this other silly nonsense. They know the system's unfair and unequal. They know that already. So you make sure you defend yourself no matter what situation may occur. You don't know what's going to happen. Like I said, Karmelo Anthony didn't know he was going to have to defend himself by going to sit underneath a tent with one of his friends. He had no clue. He didn't know it was going to happen, unfortunately. And you should have the right to defend yourself as a human being. Right? You have the right to defend yourself as a human being. See, they don't want you to defend yourself or your family. They want to have you be constantly in victim mode. They want you constantly in victim mode. Where they got you crying all the time. Just like when they shot that little baby over in Mississippi a few days ago. Over supposedly diapers. This is the savages that we live with. It's over, and you see it happens over and over and over and over and over again. You see it happen over and over again. So this is how the system is designed. There's no fluke. There's no accident. So you can't have an accident with the same thing happening over and over again. Black people being accosted, being murdered by the police, and nothing's ever happened. And you know the guy who shot this baby, he's not going to go to jail. He's not going to prison. You can't say he was feared for his life. They shot a child. Right? What you saying? What you saying? What about the service? Yeah, he's not gonna get that. He's not gonna get community service, not gonna get anything. He's gonna be right back on duty killing more black people. That's what he's gonna be getting. He'll give his gun back and say, keep up the good work. You killed a child over $10 bag of diapers, suppose that she didn't steal. Right? We know now she also didn't steal those diapers. That her child is now dead. You know, so this is not a mistake. This is over and over and over again. You're dealing with a savage people and a savage system. And to call it anything else is just ironic. I mean, idiotic. You know, you're idiotic. To think that this system is not designed to do what it does. It's designed to do what it does. So it's not a system that says, oh, the system's broken. It's not broken. See, broken means something happens rarely and you want to fix it. When something happens over and over again, that means it's working the way they set it up. So there's no broken system when they're killing black people. It's not broken. It's working perfectly. And that's what you see. So he had no problem, because if there was a fear of him losing his job or going to jail, he wouldn't have opened fired into a car with a child, because he knew there was a child there, over some diapers. You think he would have opened fire on a white kid in a car, a 1-year-old white boy, over some diapers? No, because you never see it. That's how you know the system is working exactly the way they designed it, because you never see it. You never see them killing little white babies over some diapers, suppose that was stolen. You never see it. Unheard of. But it's over and over again concerning black people. Right? Or when we do get attacked, they give off some fake ass charges, like I just told you over in Georgia about the fire chief shooting on openly shooting up on a family, having, I think it said family reunion, trying to enjoy each other's company and love. He opens fire on these people. Had nothing to do with these people. Nothing to do with these people. He's open, and suppose he gets aggravated assault. What is that? Instead of getting the attempted murder charge, what he did is premeditated murder, because he went back home, got his flat jacket, you know, his vest, grabbed his AR-15 and headed back over to that black family and opened fire on them. And yet they want to call that aggravated assault. What did you say, Sam? Exactly. But they, of course. But see, they got the complexion for the protection. This over and over and over and over and over again. And they want to tell you, don't believe your lying eyes. Don't believe what your eyes tell you. Show you when they come shoot and kill innocent black people, they're never prosecuted with the full extent of the law. Never. And then they tell you, they play in your face like, oh, no, don't believe what you're seeing. Even though it happens over and over again. Someone tries to come murder you in your own home, and we give them aggravated assault instead of an attempted murder charge. Or they'll tell you, oh, we can't lock this white person up because you know why? They have their whole life ahead of them. They don't rape people, murder people. You know, you got white pedophiles running around here, right, left, and just raping people. Like I showed you the gentleman in Texas who was raping his damn son's best friend for years. Yeah, I think he served maybe 2 weeks in prison and he was released by the governor of the state. It's not allegedly that he was raping his son's best friend. That was proven. He was found guilty. But of course, he's white. He was let out of prison. You know, same thing over and over again. But they went around claiming his son's being let out of prison. It's absolutely absurd. Right? It's absolutely absurd. Like I said, if you want to call in, call the numbers 505-715-6496. So, like I said, let me show this thing. Let me show this video one more time. Give me a second. See this video one more time. You guys tell me what you guys see. If you see anything, because it's grainy. But look in the middle. Look in the middle of the tent, guys. Tell me what you guys see. It's grainy. I'm not gonna lie, but you do see somebody push somebody or shove someone, and so it shows that Karmelo Anthony was acting in self-defense. See, but the thing is, he's black. He doesn't have the right to protect himself. That's what this country's always told black people. You don't have, how dare you think you can defend yourself when someone white is trying to murder you? How dare you? And this has been shown over and over again. So it's not the system not working. It's working exactly the way they set it up. Unfair and unequal. You guys let me know. Tell me what you guys think. What you guys see. Like I said, I know it's blurry. And you know they got better footage will come up later. Then I ask you some question. Why did they wait till after the trial was over to release this footage? They already had it. And why wasn't this footage admissible in court? Oh, because that would cast doubt on the fake story. The prosecution knew this footage. Remember, the prosecution had this footage. The prosecution had this footage, and yet they still lied in court. They had this footage. You know, it was an altercation. They knew he was defending himself. They knew this. So why now are they releasing the footage now? Why are they allowed to be admissible in court? Oh, because the fix was already in, guys. That's why he got 35 years. 35 years of his life taken away. Virtually a straight A student. Never got in any trouble with anybody. Right? No trouble. No trouble bad. Remember, the media always tries to dirty up black people. You know, thug and thug. They made them darker. Remember, they always make them dark in the news. It's the same scam they run over and over again. Get out of that real quick. So, it's the same scam they run over and over again, right? It's the same scam they run over and over again. They try to darken you up, making you blacker because, you know, country's racist. And they try to put a bad parent, bad family. So they couldn't do the bad family because both parents are in the house. His mom and dad are there. So they want to make a big narrative if you're black. But if you're white, oh, you're a troubled child. I got mental problems, all that kind of nonsense. Just like with let me give you guys a good example. The drug problem we have in America, right? Now when they flooded the black community with crack cocaine in the 80s and it was destroying us, it's because we were socially and mentally weak. Black society was weak and prone to drug use. Now that opioids is ripping through the white community, oh, it's a health situation. Oh, it's the health. No, you call it, oh, let me go. Oh. Yes, answer. Oh, did it work? Oh. Call back in again, did it work? Whoever called in, call in again, try again. Call again, guys. Yeah, call in. Call in 10 speed. Try again. Call in again. Let me get you again. 505-715-6496. Call again, 10 speed. Call again, 10 speed. I missed you. Call again, man. Try it again one more time. Alright, there you go. Go down, so you see. You hear me, man?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
I'm trying to, hold on, give me a second. There you go, say it again.
Yeah, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, speak.
All right. This is Tennessee. Hey, man, I'm sort of disappointed in my buddy who I thought was a great man, Judge Joe Brown.
I don't know why y'all.
He called that man. He called. I thought Joe Brown was a hearing man, but I know he didn't really show something he had to say. And I listened to him talk. I said to myself, Judge, you don't even take the fucking video. Yeah, I know you gotta have discovery before you make an opinion. You as a judge, didn't see a video and you make all that assumption on something that you've never seen. I don't get that.
He's been cooling a long time. I told you that's why I stopped fucking with Judge Joe Brown.
Yeah, you did say that. You did say that. You did say that.
I told you because Big Cheese kept asking me to bring him back. Why you don't bring Judge Joe Brown all the time like you used to keep before the 2000, like 10 years ago? We bring him on like once a week, twice a week or some shit like that. But man,
Yeah, I used to say that too.
oh, you said it too. Okay.
Yeah.
It was too much cooling for me, man.
Yeah, but the thing to me is that, you know, the reason it was crazy, that's what the world people talking like, I'll just wait until we just see what the video is going to show us, and then we make our own assumption of what we think. I thought he would say something like that being a judge. Now, sometimes the judge shows us signs of dementia sometimes, and I'm not being funny, you know, he does, but the thing to me is that, well, you got to talk about it, they said, fucking the boy, yeah, and that. I was asked, did you say that about anybody that killed black women? I'm
No.
surprised that he would say that.
No, he didn't say that.
Then his cousin that co-host, she don't want you to use the curse word, but she says curse word. You know, I think to myself, man, I'm watching the video, right? Now, like you know, if four people with a reason to come and approach you, you gonna either pick up something to get them or you gonna run. You know,
Yeah.
it's not a fair fight. You being approached. When you being approached,
Exactly.
you gotta think about it can be one person. When you being approached and it's unexpectedly, you don't know what you're gonna do. You don't plan to say, I'm gonna be brave, I'm gonna be fearful. You really don't have an idea of how you're gonna take that situation. If you didn't have wake up planning to kill somebody or planning to be in a situation like that.
Exactly. Was that plan?
Sitting right there. Right, like you got somebody to give them this first of all, like I said, this guy never had an issue with his behavior in school. He never had any of these things in his background that you could apply and say, give him 35 years. And you got some old ass fool like this who gonna sit and say this kind of stuff. I said to myself, Judge Joe Brown, I had you on my class as one of my top Negroes. Now just knock your head off my back. And the thing about it is, I had Judge Joe Brown. I had Judge Joe Brown as one of my top all-time black leaders, period. I had Judge Joe Brown. And I'm not talking about the way he carried himself. I didn't know this part about him. And then my other buddy, you know, the one with the economics, but I can't remember his name right now. You know, the one I was saying, the economics, what's his name?
I don't know.
The one who, wow. Anyway, I can't remember anyway. I would have those two. And I said to myself, how could Judge Joe Brown go around now you do? Let me give you an example.
Take your time.
I said, I did vote for Trump.
Okay.
For immigration. I didn't get talking about Israel. Everybody gonna follow Israel. I said, I did vote for him, but I don't like Trump's personality. I just wanted to get motherfuckers off my block, but I see more of them now. I figured that somebody can chase him out. I said, but Judge Joe Brown is coming on shows, and every fucking thing that Trump do, he said, oh, yeah, agree. I said, wait a minute, man, you cool with now?
You been cool.
This man said the Trump is a fool, like Barack Obama was a fool.
Yeah.
Like they all were some damn fools. But Barack Obama, look, these black contractors have not gotten paid from
Well,
Barack Obama.
Put that damn, put that damn presidential museum.
Well, it's a bunch of black contractors. One said he's 4 million in the hole. Said he's 4 million in the hole. He said the blacks has not gotten paid. Said he's 4 million in the hole. You can put a video right now. He said, listen, me and 50 others, we have received $1. Matter of fact, all of them filed bankruptcy. They filed bankruptcy. Yeah, you can look it up right now.
I'm gonna look it up. Wow, that's fucking crazy.
Right now, he said we all filed bankruptcy. He said this man knows that we have not gotten paid. He said look, many of these people.
Why would they get questions? Why were they taking contracts and working consistently, and they were not getting paid? I'm not understand why would you continue to work and how were you paying your workers when you had no money coming in?
Right.
Wow.
He's claiming that a lot of these workers, now he's not going to say a lot of workers didn't get paid. And he also said too, a lot of these guys have forsaken some of their jobs because they think that they come to this and they be participating in doing no bullshit ass place. Period. But the thing about it is that we don't go about the bullshit. All y'all bullshit, we don't care.
Yeah, man. I didn't think he wouldn't be paying nobody for that goopy presidential library that he wouldn't pay nobody.
I wish I was going to be there. There's a lot of black people out there protesting. They didn't show that part. All the black people in the South Side.
Wow, how did they show that?
But their property taxes were going up, and they told us what it did is they have the Jews have came in, started buying their property. They want to get that done. Now, mind you, remember, George Lucas, he wanted to buy the same area for the Star Wars thing. They told him no. Barack Obama came in and bought the area for $1.
Wait. Some sound crazy.
I said $1.
Some sound crazy, Chance. Hold on. George Lucas wanted to put a studio. George Lucas wanted to put a studio there. You saying?
He wanted to put a studio in that area of Star Wars. They told him no. Told him no. They said because it's city property, he can't do it. Barack Obama, they said they couldn't tell people. Barack Obama comes in, he gets the whole area for $1.
Wow, that's crazy. And then don't pay those folks.
I try to tell these Negroes, I say, y'all got to stop calling me super racist and prejudiced. I just be telling y'all the truth. Period. When I tell you white folks on some bullshit, how do you give a man, let me ask you a question. When was the last time you ever heard a man get sentenced the same day he loses his case? I never seen no shit like that in my life.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. But yeah, but that's how you know the fix was in. He's already sentenced. Exactly. You never see they have a sentencing period. Exactly. They exactly. They do.
The judge has retired, right? And the judge retired. Again, you got not judge retired. A lot of bullshit going on. But the thing to me is that his lawyer was the one who had betrayed him. This lawyer did not put him on the stand. This kid could explain everything that went on. I'm gonna tell you something that's true. That a lot of those kids have those cell phones out. What? You know who think they cell phones? What happened to those other videos? Not one. You know, everybody you got a bunch of things, there's gonna be some cell phones out.
Of course. That's what I'm saying.
Come up with a cell phone?
Well, I said the whole case, the suspect, because like you said, the judge, they were all buddies. So they all buddies. I think they're gonna now start investigating the judge. Because it's all, this whole case smells the high hell. Like I said with Judge Joe Brown, I told you guys the coon I be on the phone. I said I can't because you don't want to be disrespectful to him, right? I'm like, I can't deal with the cooning, man. I can't deal with the coon. I tried to tell you guys that a long time ago. I can't deal with his cooning.
I disagree with you. I said, damn, kid. I said to myself, you know what, kid is right here. So I'm like, oh, and he is 2-0 on my ass.
I said, man, I can't deal with the cooning with this cat, man. It's always black people bad and fake codes he's talking about. I'm like, what the hell he talking about, man? Talking crazy talk.
Yeah.
So I tried to tell Big Cheese that behind the scenes, man, listen, Big Cheese, man, he be cooling too much, man. You guys keep telling me bring him back. That's why. The last time I brought him back, I let him go for years again. At the time, I said we can't do the Judge Joe Brown no more, man. I can't take it because I can't sit here in good faith and not push back on the coonery. I can't do an interview and I say, man, you full of shit. What the hell you talking about, man? You throwing black people on the bus, you talking all crazy.
You say he was your father. I remember you mentioned that one time on the show that he was your father or something like that.
No, he was my father. My father.
No, you say he knew your father?
Yeah. Cause my father was a lawyer in LA. He a coon too.
I just said that right. Okay, my other guy is Claude Anderson. My fault.
Claude? I don't trust Claude. I don't trust Claude ass either.
Okay, why you don't trust Claude Anderson?
Because sometimes he says some good things, and sometimes he says some out the way things, and he's problematic. I mean, I give everybody a chance, right? Because I was always buying people books with Claude Anderson, like what is it, Dirty Little Secrets, and also economic stuff. But then you research his past is suspect as hell. But you know, like I say, he says some good things. Don't get me wrong about Claude Anderson. He says some good things, but I'm not completely on board because he goes to the left too sometimes. You know, so you know, I always got to be 100. You know, with the family, tell you guys, you know, how I feel, what I think.
Right.
No, you gotta take Claude with a pinch of salt, man. Just take it with some because he says a lot of good things. Like I said, I got a bunch of his books around here, no doubt. You know, I used to give his books away, but you know, he's got some troubled shit too. I'm like,
Okay. Well, let me ask you one more question.
Go ahead, take your time.
What do you think? How do you think this case for Karmelo
well, then they're
going to, as a part of the investigation? You think that's going to be an investigation?
Well, they're gonna try to stop it because it's so.
And the judge.
Yeah, they're gonna try to stop it because this case is so heinous. It's so over the top racist. It's so racist, right? It's so charged with the races that the Texas State is gonna try everything they can to do. Excuse me, guys. To stop his appeal process because it's gonna expose so much corruption in the system. The system is baked in racism. So it's gonna expose that this system, I mean, we all know the system is racist, right? But they wanna have plausible deniability. That's the scam white people use. They use we all get a fair trial. We all get 12 juries. They say all that stupid shit to you. We all get you gotta build a trial of his peers. They say all that crazy nonsense. And they know this.
Yeah,
they know it's unfair.
Right. But you know what pissed me off the most of this bullshit? They tried to catch that damn Charleston White.
Russell White.
Beating his ass. They got beating his ass publicly.
I don't know. You got too much to say. Let me see.
Let me go.
Let me go see what he said. I can't remember. I thought he was saying that the boy was innocent. He said the boy was guilty. I don't listen to Charles White. What did he say, 10 Speed?
He said something like the boy's father is weak. The boy's father is weak. He talking about the boy's father and how he wanted $75,000 back. I'm saying, but what I'm saying is he's using this case for attention. To hype this shit up. He's not sincere. He's using this case to hype this shit up. And he said to shut the fuck up and get the fuck back and sit the fuck down, then this could be serious. This man is telling the same thing. I gave the boy $75,000. I gave all that bullshit he's saying. I said, man, won't you just sit your ass down?
He gave what boy?
Let me see. He turned against the boy's family and the boy's father. Called the boy's father a weak ass man and all kinds of shit.
You said he gave him some money?
Yeah, he said he wanted $75,000 back. I said to myself, man, why you saying all this bullshit? Because the first of all, from what I hear, Charleston White wanted to introduce him to that lawyer.
I'm off to Karmelo Anthony.
Get a white lawyer. Why the fuck, it just keeps on a case like that, we supposed to go to the other side of the country and get you a lawyer?
Well, he's supposed to pick us. Well, he should have got the white lord from Dallas. I mean, from that area, right? Because they already the white community was already going to be against him. The white community there already going to be against him because they were going to say he's being a race traitor. Because for them, all they have is this black hate, right? So the lord that he got was never going to prosecute his case to the full extent because he was scared for his own life. If we got Karmelo Anthony off, actually proved his innocence, which would have been easy to do. So you're right. So I would have got a lawyer that was not local.
He could have went to the East Coast.
Well, you can't just go to the East Coast. They still got to get certified. They still got to remember every state got to get certified to practice law in that state.
Well,
so
I hope they. I wish they possibly had. I wish they had hoped that. I thought they had.
I mean, they can still get some out of state. They just got to come in and pass the Texas bar and be able to practice law in the state, right? You can't just go state to state and get somebody to come to your state if they're not authorized to practice law in that state. So every state, yeah. So maybe since the case was so big, they still could have got somebody outside the state, have them come in and get, because you got to get yourself accustomed to Texas law, right? You can't just come from another state because laws are different from state to state, especially criminal law, right? So you still could have got he still should have got somebody outside of Texas, that wouldn't have been worried about the threats coming into him and his family. Because that attorney was getting threatened by, the locals and his family. We're going to kill you if you don't get him off, blah, blah. See, these people don't believe in justice. They're like crazy. Oh, the court system is fair and it's not biased and blah, blah, blah. But, like I said, the guy was so scared of doing his own job. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Damn. Batteries on this damn thing. So 1 second. So on my phone. Here we go. Okay, here we go. So him being in that area, he wasn't gonna move. His whole family's being threatened. So that charge my phone. Things going up already. Over an hour, damn, it wasn't. So he was being threatened, so he wasn't going to prosecute that case to its full extent. Like I said, it was already baked in the cake, right? So like that video shows that it was an altercation and that Karmelo was just protecting himself. So that's clearly shown in the video. So
over to him. They walked over to him.
I know that's what it's showing. But see, that wasn't admissible in court because they like I said, the scam was already fixed. The scam was already baked into the cake that they were going to prosecute this boy. Railroad going to put him into prison because see, his crime was killing a white boy and protecting himself. That's his crime. His crime was killing somebody white. How dare you? You're supposed to let the white boy beat you up, and if they kill you, so what? And then we can say, oh, the white boy, oh, he just lost his mind. He didn't know what he was doing, and we can't blame him. We give him like 2 years, because we can't ruin his life. We can't ruin the white boy's life. We can't do that. And that's that F stuff Judge Joe Brown is saying. That's that nonsense he's talking. The coon, he's been Uncle Tom Coon forever, talking crazy.
Right, see, he wasn't talking no legal. She wasn't talking no shit that had to do with legality. He wasn't talking about the case. He talking about the case as far as from a legal standpoint. I didn't understand.
He wasn't talking about being a coward.
He wasn't doing that.
No, he was talking
doing that. He was talking about the man. He got twice hit. I hope that had read my shit. I closed and said, "What's an 85-year-old man that works out comes and just say, hey, man, I'm gonna kick your ass and beat your stupid ass up? How would you feel? Somebody walk up to you at 85 years old that's in shape and then say, hey, I want to beat your ass? Now, what you gonna do if you walked right up to you, he started the shit, you got your pistol on, and he beat your ass. How would you feel? Would you want somebody to say, well, it was a head-on collision, head-on fight, and then I just took a good ass whooping. You already mentioned right now, if the old man beat your ass, come on, so keep it, keep. I don't have to call you, I'm just 5'8".
Well, I'm just 5'10". I'm not too much tall. I'm short. I'm just 5'10". Shit, I'm not tall. I'm 5'10".
So dude, 6'4" walk up to you, keep unexpectedly, even by himself. And you expecting the shit.
No.
You got a weapon, you gonna pop his ass.
Of course. I'm just, as old as I'm not about to roll around in the ground, tussle in the dirt with you. Exactly right.
Right. What you gonna talk to with him for? First of all, if you come out there, you tussle.
Exactly. I'm not gonna tussle with you.
Right, it gets you off guard. Like I said, listen, one day, man, I got one day some teenage trying to steal me one time. I was jogging. I'd be all side of their ass. I punched the girl in the ground, stuffed their ass, right? But then I got so stupid, when I meant I had a gun, they all ran. But they ran, I still ran after them, hit a couple of them, they threw some bricks and car ass. That's my 10 years ago, right? The thing to me was that I didn't know I was going to be so brave during that time.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I was like scared. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It caught me off guard. I didn't know what my mind was going to say. Fuck them, but my mind got a feeling like, you know what's going to attack me? But what if I was real scared? Okay, listen, one thing had hit me one time in a certain area, and I fall dead.
Exactly.
What one of those kids that hit that boy right there? They walk over to him. One of those kids hit him in the wrong spot, and that boy falls dead.
They wouldn't care. Because remember, he's black. They wouldn't care. See, that's what I'm saying. We know we live in an unjust system. The way they designed it. They want to play crazy. They know the system is unjust, unfair. They're going to play like they're retarded. He says it works the same for everybody. The judicial system is fair. It works for everybody the same way. And you clearly see it's color-coded. This judicial system is color-coded and unfair. 10 speed. Go ahead.
Right. Then they said the boy who they father asked about 2 weeks prior. The boy who they father asked 2 weeks prior.
What about 2 weeks prior?
What would they pray for? You got that the what they father asked. The same what racist motherfucker. They asked their father whooped his ass 2 weeks prior to that. Oh, wait a minute. Then you got the cheerleader girl who wrote the letter to.
Yeah, she wrote the letter about
saying that. About one of her friends.
Yeah.
The motherfucker was named. I mean, it's Hunter, him.
Yeah.
I'm saying, you have a bully can't stop being a bully. I guarantee you.
Exactly.
That motherfucker gonna be in trouble. Watch. You can't stop being a bully. I guarantee you. Remember I said today.
No, you can't stop being a bully unless you punch the bully in the mouth. And that's what happened. Remember, he was already. That's why they never wanted to bring up his past and portray his character. So they wanted to do the good white boy thing again, like they always do, right? So they didn't want to bring up his past deeds and his character behavior. That was none of that was admissible because it showed you the damn bully and him instigating problems over and over again. They didn't want to show that. They had to dirt up Karmelo saying this kid is black and a thug and he comes from a broken home and crazy stuff. No, he doesn't. He has a mother and a father there. He's almost a straight A student. Never been any problems. All he did was go underneath that awning because his friend invited him over there to get out of the rain. And these two decided to go against him. Go ahead.
And then the crazy part to me is that the motherfuckers, to me it's like this. The lawyer didn't even subpoena the boy's brother.
Exactly.
Why did you subpoena the boy's brother? Why did you subpoena the cop and the kids in the area to ask, why did the cop take all of everybody's cell phone? Why did they take their cell phones? Who did you get their cell phones to? The kid that was out there. He subpoenaed the boy. The brother came from supposedly has given 3 different testimonies at different places. They all contradict each other.
Always.
Why did this lawyer go around and subpoena this boy's brother? I mean, you can't subpoena the dude that was the main guy there. What the fuck wrong with this lawyer?
Because he wasn't trying to put on a real case, 10 speed. Like I said, the whole thing is negligible, right? The prosecuting attorney, they had the image, they could have put that in court, but the picture was already in. You had the defending attorney, like I said, he's scared for his life. They already told him, get this boy out, they're gonna kill him and his family. So he's scared, so you got the wrong attorney to begin with. You should have got you a black attorney anyway. Or so like I said, or someone at least outside of the damn state, outside the state of Texas, that doesn't have any connections to that area, is not scared, by people saying, oh, we're gonna kill you, we're gonna do this. I'm always from New York, motherfucker. You show up in my house, it's gonna be, consequences. You show up in my house, it's gonna be repercussions and consequences.
Right, and you got a kid in Texas, you mean tell me you did not let this kid come and testify on his own behalf? This kid, I'm just thinking to me is that like everybody said, well, the parents fucked up. Well, the parents didn't know any better, but the parents came up with the parents, they raised a good kid, they were good. And all teenagers had their own issues, all teenagers had their own issues. The parents did not imagine anything like this to happen.
Exactly.
So they don't have the education or the mindset to say, what can you do now? If you like me as you, but keep up in the hood, we know what to expect in situations like that. But
Yeah, we do.
They're in a different neighborhood. They probably go to work every day, do all the proper things, all the proper etiquette. This is unexpected. Everybody comes, the father is down, the mom is down. No, they didn't expect this kind of stuff.
He's guilty. How's he guilty?
It's like taking somebody living in a mansion and saying, listen here, what is it? That is a spam sandwich.
So we got the white, hold on, let's see, we got the white supremacists in here saying he's guilty. How long we gonna keep? Now this state, they said, how long we gonna keep defending an unstable boy? How was he unstable? How was he unstable? He was almost a straight A student, never got in any trouble. So where did him becoming unstable? So you guys are making the claims on TikTok here. Explain yourself.
Right.
If he's unstable,
Somebody motherfuckers I know have changed their whole podcast to try to sound more Republican.
Of course they have.
And the guy Brandon, what's calling the show? I hear the show. I said, you a fake ass phony ass dude. I said, first of all, I said, you was have a white man come out, Manny Packer, he was talking about her ass real bad. But also you sucking Trump's dick all the time, no matter what Trump do, you sucking his dick all the time. And then you were trying to question something. Well, all you black folks,
he always been
this guy's a good kid.
He always been
I said, you know what? I said, what happened with you? Because you said you lost a lot of your viewers and a lot of your fans in your show. No, we know that you had took some money. You had to because you changed the whole program just that fast.
Who we talking about?
I said,
Who we talking
about? His name is Brandon. He has a show. He's called Brandon Man African.
No, I never heard of his ass.
Wait. He's the one that Tyreek Nasheed slapped.
What, a Tyreek Nasheed slapped?
He's the one that Tyreek Nasheed slapped. He called Gucci there.
Gucci. Oh, that's that. Oh, that was that Pan-Africanism strikes back dude. He always been a coon.
Yeah, he's from South Central. Yeah, him.
South Central. He always been a coon. He's a plant. So he been talking crazy. What are you talking about? He ain't changed. He always been a coon, Tinspeed. You bad at judgment of character. He's always been a coon. Are you crazy? That fat ass bear.
Yeah, I know. I told him, I said, he don't have to I said, when Tyreek Nasheed approach you to slap your ass around, if you have a pistol,
that's all fake. That's all fake, man. It's proving that he's been working with Tariq. That's all fake. I knew he was. That's all fake. That's all theater. That's all fake. He always been anti-black, man. I thought you ain't about putting up on that fake. I said that then on that fake Pan-African talk he's doing. That's fake. You could tell he was fake. He's so far white people's ass. It's crazy. I thought that was known. He's been that. That's who he's always been. I'm the Republican Party.
Y'all want so bad to see this. I mean, the thing about it, I'm gonna see the brother have a record. He don't have it. I'm gonna see the brother keep like this in school.
Stay right there. Stay right there, Jesse. Stay right there. Stay right there. Look, on, stay right there. Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. Let me play this Charleston White bit. Let's see what Ellie's saying real quick.
Okay.
See, you know, man.
Charleston White is going viral for yet again, or basically calling out the parents of Karmelo Anthony, saying that they don't really care about him. For them, it's more about the money than actually trying to get their son free. And he said that it's like the father has no fight in him. And now he's going around with,
that's what he's saying.
He's promoting these shirts. Listen.
Watermelon. See, that ain't even funny. Give what? Watermelon felon. See?
Yeah.
Oh, see, yeah, see, I can tell. This is a despicable coon here. You know, when you talk, that's why I say I never follow him. So when he says, you know, any coon could say something right twice a day, just like a broke clock. But this is a despicable coon. He should have been known that this is a despicable coon here. This is a despicable coon.
Right. Right. Despicable coon is the perfect word for that. But then, like I said, and then I said that Charleston White, I want to see him get his ass beat and public real bad. Because this dude, he acts like a crackhead.
He's going to do whatever, whenever, to get to the next big interview, get money.
And that's what, and you guys should know Charleston White is an op. You guys don't remember he's an op member. This dude got convicted of murdering somebody when he was like, what, 15, 14 years old, and didn't do much time, especially being black. He's out on the street because he was snitching on other people.
Yeah, he's a real agent. He's gonna get something.
He's an agent.
When Charleston never say stupid shit, like he killed some white man, shit like that, that means that he's an agent of he has not been in jail for that shit. They keep you from saying, for killing on yourself. Like that. So he's a real life agent. And I tell people, he's a real life agent. You people gotta understand that a lot of these black folks get that check and they get that paper. And they don't care what it takes, they just want the paper. And they don't care if they throw your ass in jail for 10 or 20 or 30 years. As long as they got something to get money spent. Money spent. When you get that money, and that money is gone. Hey, but say something like I tell you like that. My boy is so good. He had all money I made on money is gone. But you do cool and shit, dude. Oh, you do cool and shit. You ain't gonna enjoy that money. You know, you ain't gonna enjoy real cool. You ain't gonna enjoy that money. That child from white shit ain't white. I'm just mad because he's trying to get a young kid, man, at 17 years old and got 35 fucking years.
Exactly. This is, like I said, this is.
We should get the fucking White House, or we should be somewhere because this kid can't represent us. Represent us. This case is me in jail with this kid who has done nothing. Can't even kid. Can you imagine? It's one of your sons. It's actually your son who has been a good kid. All that shit like that, right? And it's actually Keith Newton's son in jail. Man, you lose. So let's imagine how this father feels about his child.
Of course, this stuff. See, but this stuff right here, we know he knows that nobody gonna hurt his ass. Shit like this. You say some foul shit like this about my son. Charleston White is supposed to have some shit happen to him, you know. But we because to say some old whole ass shit like this. My heart goes out to you. This boy's got 35 years for defending himself, and you talk and you try to think there's some kind of gotcha moment. You get on there with selling some goopy t-shirts, dealing with this boy's life. You out of your rabbit ass mind, you know. So like I'm saying,
he somebody need to beat his ass.
Yeah, because this is beyond insensitive and absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
You know, who is this father supposed to die for? He can't. What are you talking about? The young white child died. Who's he supposed to be dying for? Your whole monologue doesn't make any sense, moron. So who the hell are you supposed to be dying for? You can't be dying for anybody. You can't go, no one to go kill your son. Accidentally hurt somebody by defending himself. So who are you supposed to go die and kill? This whole, like I said, this is an idiot. That's why they keep his ass on the internet to keep just saying crazy shit. That's why he's there.
Yeah.
That's why he's there. That's why he let his ass just go off at the mouth. That's why he's there. You know, just there to say a whole bunch of nonsensical shit that don't make any sense. That's why he's there.
I mean, who's giving this dude all this airtime? Well, I mean, somebody raised the question, who is paying Charles? Where is he getting his checks from? Who is giving him checks to do this shit?
What do you think?
Nobody's paying him.
What do you
Right,
think?
nobody's paying this stupid motherfucker. So, it just lets you know that, man, keep, like I said, man, I'm sorry, man, but when it comes, I'm not hitting your people's city, Keith, because I'm about to quit on your people, man. I'm not hitting people's city, man.
What people?
I'm not hitting your people's city, because all your black Americans, your Africans, your Caribbeans, I'm gonna start get some old people. I don't know what people to start. I'm gonna confused black motherfuckers. I'm gonna call my people gonna call the real confused black motherfuckers. Where we going?
Alright,
Where are we going? The real, we're out there at your ass. We are the RCs, the real confused BF black motherfuckers. Oh man, I don't know what black people are going, man. I just talked to a Haitian brother, a few I grew with a man, Haitian guy. He said all the crazy shit going on in Haiti and how to sell out the Haitians like that. He said, man, the Haitians just fucked up. He said the gangs. I said, well, he said, they fucked up as a kid. I said, yeah. I said, he said, but you know how we are, brother.
See, that's why I love the white supremacists. Kunta Kinte radio on TikTok, 'cause they make you feel good. You think that bothers me? You said Kunta Kinte radio. See, they're so wicked, they're so evil. This is who they are. You're probably living in your mama's basement, sucking on your son's dick. 'Cause that's what you people do. You're pedophiles. You always get the pedophiles coming in. You know, you're having sex with the dog, having sex with your daughter. That's what you do. You know, that's what you people normally do. You're talking about some Kunta Kinte. Stop, put down your son's penis. Okay? Don't put that in your best friend's mouth. Don't do that. You know, that's wrong, but you know, that's what you people do. That's what you people do.
This way you would get that, man. Listen, I just came back in my house, came around the block, right? And my buddies they had a house all around the block and everything too. His brother was my age, his brother was a fag. Brother got two old white men in this building with him and his black ass nigga with their Juneteenth flag over here, right? So I was talking to the Haitian brother.
Yeah.
It's his niece, new boyfriend, right? And so what happened, right? So they tell me like, oh, they were canceling prejudice stuff again. Now I'm looking at this motherfucker saying, he got two old ass white men with him sitting in my nigga little out drinking a beer like they just chilling. I said to myself, you been a fag since we were kids. And now you're a real fag now. And I don't care. I love the migrate. I said to myself, man, you know what? All this shit of homosexuality they transfer to our people. And it's amazing to me that we just like that. That's what the Haitian guy was fast talking. That's amazing. The Haitian guy said, brother, no matter what goes in the world, black folks just seem to be loving everybody. No, black folks are fucking stupid.
What is it? Black folks are a little bit what?
Look, everybody all over the world. He said me how fucked up Haiti is and what the Twitter had done to Haiti, how he got over here and everything, right? He's a Haitian guy. I said to myself, I'm looking at this guy, I said to myself, like, Andre, I knew your mama, your grandma since I was born over here. And you are at my age, and you got two old white motherfuckers living with you. You faggot motherfucker, you.
That's crazy.
He's a fag who's in third grade. You know what I mean? But the thing about it is, his big brother, we cool. I'm saying, but the white folks walk around here so comfortable. And I said to myself, God, what is it about black people?
Hey, watch that word, Timsby. Call it this called alternative lifestyle. TikTok is here. Yeah, TikTok is here. And look at TikTok is here and shutting it down. Exactly. We got two alternative cats living in the house with them.
You're right. You're right. I got to correct myself, but I got to use the TikTok and the YouTube language.
Yeah.
But, Steve, when I think about stuff like this, these goddamn people sitting in front of my house, I'm going to smack everything on their ass. I'm sorry. But the thing to me is that y'all so hard on these black. You know when the young kid fucked up, he fucking up, right? Like, oh, that kid is full of shit. But this guy, they don't have no track records. I don't understand why black folks are coming against this kid. This kid does not have a track record.
Because under white power tends to be, they all see as a group we become a group of cowards. So they want to appease their white masters so they don't have any harm against them. So we become a race of cowards.
Right.
Because we're supposed to defend. See, when you don't defend your next generation, you don't deserve to live. So you got them. We don't defend what you got coming up behind you. You don't deserve to live. So, everybody got this moron out here talking great. Hold on, let me see what he's saying. Let me put this one with Charles.
Off the Karmelo Anthony case, I ain't put no guy toward that boy. His daddy, you got big shit. I don't like the weak. His dad ain't willing to die, kill, or go to jail for nothing. They want some bills paid. Karmelo,
It's hard to go out to him.
I'd rather stay with the jail fed cap than I would with Karmelo dad. Weak, dark side is conservative. I ain't standing with no weak ass black man. I'm off the case. I'm sending the money back. Go get them weak ass bitch from Trump. I'm out. Shout out to Charles White, good friend of mine.
Is that the coon? Another coon.
A lot of enemies.
Yeah.
See, this is another coon. See, I'm talking. This that awesome. What's his new name? What's this coon's name? The one guy. Fight with Cory Booker. Corey and Holcomb a couple months ago. What's his dude's name? Anton something. Anton Daniels. Yeah, this coon ass Negro here. This Uncle Super Coon. See, he's a coon. That's why they. Yeah, he's even worse. He's a super coon moron. But that's why they're put out there. To keep black people destabilized, to keep this confusion going. He's not gonna stand on anything either. He's a coon. So sadly enough that the black people be able to.
He claims to be a millionaire.
Well, I believe because through YouTube money, that's why people do. They always gonna benefit the coons. He doesn't have any real skills. You see him he's fat and stupid and fuzzy and goopy. So you got that from YouTube dollars because they promote them in the algorithm for saying what? Spiteful, hateful stuff that's anti-black. So coons know they're always gonna get $1 for being anti-black. People like me that's standing with your people, you're not gonna get paid, you're gonna get ostracized. You get banned from TikTok, banned from YouTube, shadow banned, everything else when you stand with your people. There's no money in standing with your people. When you go against your people like the opposite Tatums, the goopy twin, what's those two twin morons? Them and these morons here are Candace Owens.
Candace Owens.
Yeah.
Larry Elders.
Larry Elders, exactly. So when you cooning like that, you're gonna get a little bit of shekels. But even pretty soon that's gonna come to an end because they tired of their coons too. And then they know they can't come back to us, majority of us, because that's just not gonna work. Right? They can't.
Right.
They're not gonna come back.
Have you noticed Candace Owens standing away from this? She
didn't mention nothing about it.
Charlie Kirk.
Of course.
Charlie Kirk bullshit.
She's worried about that Charlie Kirk. You worried about that racist Charlie Kirk dying? Oh, he's my hero. But this racist white boy they tried to talk about was the next MLK. This racist ass no good white man is talking crazy, racist as hell.
I'm waiting for one of them white boys can't stand this slinky ass black ass bitch and smack the shit. I want to see that bitch get smacked the fuck up by some white boys and call her nigger and do all the belt on her and everything. I want to see that shit happen. But I'm telling you, man, some of this shit need to happen to some black folks, man. These guys used to be the Peter Bush. The Republicans, but they need to be sitting embarrassed by these white folks and be like, nigga, what's up, bitch? You only on these white men business. You know white folks business.
That's what she is. That's what she. But she's cashed out. She's already been cashed out, man. So she has no coming back to the black community. That's out. So She's gonna be cool and talk about insignificant stuff. Oh, Charlie, cause she give a damn about Charlie Kirk. All that stuff gave her money. Cause remember, before she got with them, she was impoverished. Couldn't pay her bills. She was getting kicked out of her apartment in New York before she became ultra conservative and became the white man's talking point. Their damn tool. So that's all she said. That's what she's gonna do. So, like, I'm so concerned about Charlie Kirk's death, this old racist ass white man, racist hell talking crazy. So she's not gonna touch anything concerning black people because she's got no credibility. So she's not gonna touch that. She's smart. She's not, and her audience is majority white. They don't want to hear nothing about that. So she's not even going nowhere around it. You know, they were about Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you, one of these white boys gonna catch this bitch and gonna smack the shit out of him. I'm telling you, it's like you can hear of the cool getting their ass whooped by the people that actually praise, that actually love. I hope it is hear the cool getting their ass whooped. See, every cool, not by the black person, but by the people they think that they're cool with, whoop their ass. One of the white boys need to kick that bitch ass. So that bitch, you look at that motherfucker Charlie Kirk, I mean, I know he's fucking you and shit. That's what the problem is, he's fucking you, but he didn't even want to be seen with you. You just somebody hit one time and said, oh, this is terrible, and just left, and you mad about that. You know what I mean?
He's so racist, I don't even believe he even touched her ass. I don't think he ever came close to even touching her. Nah, he's so deep in the racism, something so deep. I don't think he ever touched that broad, but I think.
He probably look at that bitch and say, "Oh, bitch, you look so ugly. You might be Whoopi Goldberg." Can you imagine waking up and saying, "No, Lord, you just fuck Whoopi Goldberg and it's gonna be public"? That's how he felt. These nigga, bitch, out of your show mind, nigga, think the thing about it is that our people, man. I don't know what to say. What I'm trying to say, man. I told myself, I'm not going to reincarnate back to come back here and say about people. That's what I'm thinking.
Good luck for that. How you gonna come back? You don't remember nothing. How you gonna come back? You know to remember even to do anything. You don't come back in another religion. You come back super Christian, super Islam. You gonna be stuck in that nonsense forever till you're able to get out of it. Nah, forget that nonsense.
I got no sense right now to say, God, I see y'all later. Shit. But I'm just saying that it seems like, I'm understand, man, there was no other race. Listen, that Asians, the Asian that shot and killed that black kid. Not one Asian came out and just publicly said, we denounced this motherfucker.
Yeah, they said it.
Not one.
They did say it. They said it.
A couple
They've only said it now because now the businesses are getting smashed.
That's what I want to say. I said they only said it now because niggas are saying fuck you. The ones saying the hell with you all. But for the most part,
no, they're not going. Of course, they only said that. Yeah. There's no humanity between us and them. And so I'm glad that black people finally got on code and realized, hey, why are you shopping with these cats? And like I said, obviously those businesses we already knew were really dependent on black people because within the month of this happening, they going out of business everywhere. And they coming online copping, please. Let me see if I can find some bit of, please black people, we're sorry. Can you forgive us and not do all of us, but then you treat all of us bad? That's what you've been doing. What are you talking about? Why come on and cop please now? So let me see. Because
I don't understand, man. But the thing to me is this. Like, I mean, I understand we say that, if you beat this ram and you come back, you're going to be the same old shit. So is it meant to always be dumbass black people? Is that an eternal reincarnation thing that you reincarnate back into a dumbass black person?
It ain't got to do with that. The system is designed to keep you stupid. But the system is designed system feeds off of your energy and speed. So since you're the only only two soul being, doesn't benefit the system to have you wise enough to shake it and know what's going on. You're supposed to be stupid. That's why.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, so when I said one of my buddies come and they say, man, I'm through with your people, man. Some people, man, I'm through with all the black power shit.
Hold on, just let's see what these Asians say.
Want to be your enemy. I understand you guys are upset.
See?
And you want to boycott Asian-run businesses. Totally fair. I do acknowledge that many Asian people could be racist.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, hold on.
I cut them for your enemy.
Oh.
I understand you guys are upset.
You understand the upset?
Your enemy.
So there you go, just brother, come to me. You got a red cop and please right here for you. Here you go,
Want to
bro.
be your enemy. I understand you guys are upset. And you want to boycott Asian-run businesses. Totally fair. I do acknowledge that many Asian people could be racist. And I condemn all races, regardless their ethnicities. Racism should not be accepted.
You got a lady ain't for
Tolerated. But not all of us are racist. I don't think I'm racist. I mean, I try not to be. I don't think I'm racist. I'm just Asian. I don't think it's fair that we all are punished because of one guy. I mean, I don't know who the rich how he is.
See, you know, see, that's how their whole behavior has been the same. It's not about Rick Child. This is just the culmination of so much disrespect. Now what you're not let me see now we not understand. It's the culmination of your it ain't about Rick Child. This is finally black people saying enough is enough. See what she's saying.
Right.
I am disgusted.
See what she's saying.
I'm sorry.
See?
As Vietnamese American, I am disgusted by those in the Asian community who are more upset about a boycott than the life of innocent Cyrus Conrad Belton.
They never gave a damn about this kid. They didn't know his name.
The Vietnam War protests in the 60s and was reminded of Dr. King's solidarity with the Vietnamese liberation, which ties to my solidarity with black liberation.
You guys never, you mean to me never did them
To trust whites
no liberation once?
only to find the opposite is true in my adult life. I've experienced so much kindness and collective care in my interactions with black folks, both in the U.S. and abroad. Whereas the lack of consciousness or care around the violent systems created by and for white folks who are trying to speak
Exactly.
to white folks about it.
Exactly. They don't know the system that they created against black people. It's global. So she telling you, they know it. So don't act like they didn't know this system was designed by white people to keep black people effed up. So they know it
Globally.
It's global. Yeah, it's global. Not like she's admitting it's global.
To my solidarity with black liberation. Growing up in the Midwest, I was taught to trust whites and fear blacks, only to find the opposite is true in my adult life. I've experienced so much kindness and collective care in my interactions with black folks, both in the U.S. and abroad. Whereas the lack of consciousness or care around the violent systems created by and for white folks who are trying to speak to white folks about it is astounding and makes me feel incredibly unsafe with most of them. We love everybody. Asian folks watching this, with internalized white supremacy who prefer proximity to white power over collective liberation, know that you are just a pawn being used by white supremacy in this model minority myth to divide and conquer. And if you had a negative one-on-one encounter with a black person, remember that white violence at a systemic level kills millions. Millions.
White violence at a systemic level because it's systemic with them. They kill without any remorse. And then try to turn around and tell everybody it's supposed to be the killers. It's them. And this Asian just admitting it. She just admitting it.
Allows for one-on-one interactions with white folks to seem surface level and nice because they're not forced into daily survival mode due to the privilege they've carved out with their massive systemic violence.
Privilege.
So do not trust white nice because it turns unsafe real quick as soon as you dig beneath the surface to see that most white folks do not care that Western white supremacy culture is killing black and brown folks daily.
Right.
So while systemic trauma might have caused a negative one-on-one interaction with a black person for you, remember that black people are not killing millions of people on a systemic level.
How about that?
Remember how black people played a central and pioneering role in the Vietnam War protests. Stood in solidarity with oppressed Asian people.
We're always sitting out there with you people, then you come around and you shit on us. You know? So
Yeah. That's the thing, but they come to shit on us. You know, they call it the bumper class. They pretend to be cool with us for the moment.
Yeah,
and the Asians, the Latinos, and Chicago, it's most of the Mexicans and the Puerto Ricans who say, "Oh man, we down with you." Oh no, you're not down with us. You just use us. And the Asians are just now. Guess what? In Chicago, now imagine everybody's own property. In Chicago now the Indians are buying property in our neighborhoods now. The Indians, folks, we went from the Jews.
Wow.
We went from the Jews to the Arabs to the Koreans, and now we got the Indians.
Wow.
In our neighborhood now.
They racist as hell. They racist as hell.
I said, you motherfuckers don't understand that every time y'all look around, there's a new race in our neighborhood, and then the people in our neighborhood, the new race, how do you think they get remission? They get remission. Wasn't always a particular race. It's different group that comes to the west side of South Chicago buying liquor stores and buying this. They pass it on. They say, look, it's your turn now to go to the black folks at. It's your turn now.
Yeah, they pass it on.
Y'all still don't get it. And if Indians are buying property in black neighborhoods, the Arabs are now moving out. So the Arabs got their own community.
They got their money now. They got their money out.
They got their money. Now it's the Indian time now.
All right.
The Jews, the Arabs, the Koreans, and now we got the damn Indians.
Right.
And guess what? You say that, they keep on. There you go again, Terrence, that racist shit. I said, when you want to call me racist or not, it's true. It's true.
What's racist? What's racist about telling the truth about the communities coming in, buying up stuff, and then going to gentrify you? What's racist about that?
Yeah.
No. See, black people always want to play crazy as if these other races are not against us. They showing you and telling you.
The Latinos, more than anybody, are the biggest snakes. They're the ones that make you feel like they actually with you. The Latinos are the ones that actually come in like they with you. Let me tell you, the guy tell me, where the Asians, the illegal Asians, that's heard of. I said, are you nuts? We $500 million in property tax debt. My brother told me the other day, our property tax is going up $300 a month. It's the thing I want, $300 a month. I don't make that much fucking money, but I gotta pay the best my kids to maintain a building we had since 1967. You know what I mean? So, the thing about it is, black folks keep. Black folks are making this decision. If we let this Karmelo Anthony case we let this case go down like this, and we don't rebuttal, we don't fight against it.
Well, they're working on it now. That's what they do. Well, that's what you see them doing now. They're working on it now. So they're working on, that's why they're digging up all the information about the judge, the district attorney, the prosecuting attorney, and the defendant attorneys. That's what it's in motion right now.
I'm glad you told it. I'm glad you told me that, but I kind of missed that information right there. So let me ask you a question. So are they saying that right now they have enough information to know that some of this stuff has been happening?
Well, they have enough information for an appeal, but that doesn't mean white supremacy gonna let you go because they have the power. It doesn't make a difference. They're gonna say that this trial was unfair, and that's gonna show that. But they can say, well, we're still not gonna allow this trial to be redone. We're gonna say we don't feel like you have enough for an appeal. Well, what about you seen the video that we don't feel like that's enough. See, you're dealing with a corrupt system, but they're working on it. But we'll see. We'll see if the pressure of the media, along with the pressure of the people on the ground, overturns this, because the pressure itself might be too much. It's like shining a damn magnifying glass on a pile of ants, right? So it might be too much light on this case to bury it. It's got too much sunlight. It's gonna start going global now. And just to protect their image of not pretending not to be racist, they want this case to go away. So they probably will allow it to actually proceed to some kind of justice, because the outside pressure it's gonna be too much. Everybody's looking at this case. That's why nobody tried to have it go quick.
And the judge retired, from what I hear.
Well, they say that. Well, I think they about to disbar his ass anyway, because all this evidence is showing that he's already corrupt. So that's what's happening now behind the scenes. So, yeah, black people haven't let this go.
Well, the prosecutor had just recently had a case against him for
Sexual assault. Sexual assault. Yeah, sexual assault. Yeah, so that's the whole thing. He has a case with sexual assault, so the whole case is going to break down because there's too much light on the case that it can't go away. This is a proper railroading, and so like I said, they wanted. That's why they wanted. Like I said, that's why he got sentenced the same day. You never seen that. They use the sentencing trial when you come back and you get sentenced. So you know all these abnormalities to this case that's caused more spotlight on it. And that's why they're scared.
Okay.
So, so that's what's happening now. So we'll see. We'll see because, they railroad this kid. Let me see what you're saying, David. What you saying?
Yeah.
They don't care about no videos. Scott, remember, Rodney King, man. Exactly. She remember Rodney King?
That motherfucker Rodney King got beat so bad,
He said,
and them motherfuckers still got off. I said, now that's the one shit.
I don't know what you're trying to write there. Dickens, he should have. You mean he should have? You gotta learn how to write quick. You should have gotten longer. Why? See, but I love when the white supremacists. You should have gotten longer. How? Because you white people don't never do no time. You don't never do no time for no crime. You never do any time. Oh, they never do. Only my black people do. They never do any time.
I know understood the shit when the police officer tell this man, you're not going to confront that kid. You get out there and confront that kid, kill the motherfucking kid, and they talk about stand your ground with George Zimmerman shit. That's the one shit I could not understand. That shit right there.
But stand your ground doesn't apply to black people. It applies to these white people. They understand. They don't want to get to stand their ground. They get to shoot, police shoot. They don't have. They get 2 years, 1 year, or don't even go to trial. They get house arrest and all other kind of nonsense. That's what happened to these white people. They got their privilege is on point. It's crazy. Then they ask you not to see. You black people are the one probably privileged, and the prisoners feel of us, not you. And you're the majority of the crimes. Right? You're the majority of the crimes. That's why you see all these black people getting released after 25, 30 years. The whole system is unjust. So I like when the white supremacists, let me see, Karmelo was guilty. And let me stay close. Let me just go on close. TikTok should be so small.
Oh, he's a thug. He's a thug.
Yeah, that's the propaganda they've been given their whole life, but they might be a thug. So he goes on to say, he says, Karmelo was guilty and everything proves it. The end. Only biased and ignorant people say otherwise. That sounds crazy as cat shit. They got a fake black avatar. Evidence shows completely different. See, if you were a thinking person, if you wasn't racist, the evidence shows completely different. That he wasn't guilty.
Right.
That he was railroaded by the system. And that's and like I said, that's what's gonna prove. And then when it gets overturned because too much light is on it, when it gets overturned, I don't want to hear you guys do racist head explode. Oh my God! They let him out of prison. Because for you, it's about race. It's never about justice. You people are never about justice. Always about race first. You guys are obsessed with black people. Never about justice. And everybody knows that's the point. But everybody knows it. That's why this Asian ladies talk. For you people, it's never about justice. Ever. It's about race and your dominance. Never about any kind of justice. Never. That's why the system is completely unjust. That's what, if it wasn't, the system wouldn't be unjust. And it just is. When you come up here and tell them whatever kind of propaganda lies, you're not bothering me. Everybody knows the system's unjust. That's a fact. It's already known. So I don't got to prosecute a case that's already been ruled upon. Oh damn!
Right.
My damn TikTok went up. What happened? Oh, my damn energy went out. Shit. TikTok went out over there. Oh, shit. Yeah, my TikTok, my phone, my power went out. Talking these races on there. But man, I'm gonna wrap it up. I've been on 2 hours and 2
Thank you,
hours
my
and 2
brother
minutes.
Keith, man. Thank you, my
No,
brother.
thank you.
I'm talking to you. Tomorrow I will be 53 years old. The first day
Right.
I'm going to celebrate with peace, power, and love, my brother.
Yeah, we be on tomorrow night, man. I'm here tomorrow night. So I have 10 speed. We go back and celebrate 10 speed's birthday, guys. So I'll be back on tomorrow. Like I said, I'm back for good. Take me a while to
I will be here.
get back in this seat. Taking me a little minute to get back in the seat. So, like I said, I will be back here tomorrow. Same black time, same black channel. Let me
Hey, I'm requesting a couple of songs.
end up with this.
R&B songs I can back over there, man.
So let me end up with this, family. Say much love.
All right. Peace and love to my brother Keith, the number one brother on YouTube of all time, man. I appreciate
That's
you
it.
being a teacher. Man, thank you for just being who you are, brother. I thank you for being who you are.
All right, just speak.
Yeah, tell me about that, brother.
Please, brother.
In the fucking drama conversation.
This is the best Asian talking
People
about.
around the world that I've met that want the past to see the N-word is fucking hilarious. If they knew any conception as to how bad life still is in the projects. Life still is on the underside of the red line tax bracket zone. This country still perpetuates its culture to be superior.
I'm getting back into it, family. Slowly but surely, I'm climbing back on this bike. So shows are gonna be a little bit. Me trying to climb back into this chair and feel it back up again. I'm still rusty. I am rusty, without a doubt.
To the struggles that your people have fucking gone through and brought into this language because the slave traders, the thieves, the fucking slave masters stole yours. You are fucking brilliant. There's genius in your melanin that the world is
I don't like that. Anyway, agent says brilliance in your melanin.
scared to let you know exists. I want to go over and just give black people your fucking fuckers because I know that black people don't know how to. But if they're anything like me when I was a kid, like they want to. And they know that they should. So for my
Okay, so let me wrap him up talking about whatever he's talking about. Wrap this up like this, man. Uh-oh. Start this over again. Okay. About to wrap this thing up. My one TikTok that went out. My battery died on my phone. Then I charge this thing up. Shit, that didn't work right. So much love, family, as we end this joint. Black, hot, fire. Same black time, same black channel tomorrow. If you can donate, I know it's hard, go to Cash App at Mr. Black Hot Fire or go to the website, blackhotfirenetwork.com. Go to donation page, donate what you can, every little bit helps. Helps me keep the studio, doesn't help me here, helps me keep the studio open in Africa and pay people. So I always appreciate that. Woo! Come on. Here we go now. Black, hot, bang! We out. And we out bang. Same black time, same black channel. Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern. Woo! Black, hot, fire. Come on. Black, hot, bang. And we out. Woo! I'm back in the sea again, trying to figure how to fill it out. Black, hot. find me again. Take a while for everybody to find me again. Black, hot, bang! Woo! Come on. Snooze out, that's right, snooze out, stupid. I forgot my normal thing. Snooze in, stupid, snooze out. I'm rusty, jibber jabber, I'm learning, I'm rusty. I'm learning. I'm rusty. It's been almost 2 years since I've been consistent. It's 2025, I didn't do no shows hardly either, maybe 3 the whole year. I might do 3 or 4 shows the whole year, 2025. Can you believe that shit? I've been gone for almost 2 years. Woo! But I'm back, and Joby kicked me off her show. Joby kicked me off her show, so I'm back. Woo! Black, hot, bang! We out. Yeah, I'm rusty, not dusty. Rusty, not dusty, family, rusty. Woo! Black, hot, bang! Black, hot, bang! I tried to post some videos on TikTok from last week's show. They got goddamn banned. Got community violations as soon as I post it. Woo! Black, hot, bang! We out. Much love, family. Everybody have a good night. See everybody tomorrow night. Peace. I'm out.